Cristiano Ronaldo, the discipline code, a life talk that can change yours. What if the most successful athlete of our generation gave you not just a talk, but a roadmap, a formula for how to dominate not only your sport, but your life? This is not a biography. This is not another highlight reel. This is Cristiano Ronaldo talking directly to you. Part 1, the code discipline over motivation. You think I wake up every day excited to train? No. You think I always want to eat the same clean meals when I could eat anything? Of course not. But here's the thing. Discipline isn't about what you feel. It's about what you decide. When Cristiano speaks about success, he rarely uses words like luck or talent. He talks about discipline. He tells us that motivation is fleeting, emotional, temporary. Discipline is different. Discipline is cold. It doesn't care if you're tired, angry, bored, or afraid. Motivation will get you to the gym for 1 week. Discipline will build a legacy. This is what he calls the discipline code. Not some grand secret, just doing what you promised yourself you'd do, whether you feel like it or not. Most people wait until they're inspired to act. Winners act to become inspired. Cristiano doesn't speak about time like a clock. He talks about time like it's a living enemy. Every second you spend hesitating, someone else is using it to outwork you. He often says that talent fades, popularity fades, but work accumulates. Each hour of focus adds to your long-term advantage. And that brings us to his next point. Treat time like money. Every minute is $1. Are you spending it, investing it, or wasting it? To Ronaldo, sport isn't just physical, it's psychological warfare. He views his mind as a weapon, and like all weapons, it needs sharpening. Your body follows your mind, so if your mind is weak, it doesn't matter how strong your legs are. His advice? Start your day by commanding your thoughts. No phone, no noise, just you and silence. What you feed your mind matters more than what you feed your body. He recommends journaling, visualization, even self-talk. I tell myself every day, you are not finished. You are not satisfied. You are not done. Part 4. Here's something you won't hear in most locker rooms. Cristiano loves pressure. If they're not expecting anything from you, it means you haven't done anything worth expecting. He doesn't run from pressure. He invites it, demands it, because pressure is the receipt for greatness. Pressure is proof you're playing at the highest level. So when he's taking that last-minute penalty, it's not fear in his eyes, it's fire, because that moment is where legends are made. Part 5, choices, building your future brick by brick. Every choice we make either builds us or breaks us. Cristiano speaks about choices like a construction worker speaks about bricks. One late night becomes a habit. One skipped session becomes a routine. Every action is a brick in your future house. What kind of house are you building? He warns young athletes, you don't lose the game on match day. You lose it in the choices you make when no one's watching. Cristiano. You think the difference is talent. It's not. It's what you chose to do with the 24 hours you had. Part 6, cruising hate as fuel. They said I was too skinny, then too selfish, then too old. They will always say something. That's their job. My job? Prove them wrong. Again and again. Ronaldo doesn't hide from criticism. He doesn't block it out. He collects it, catalogs it, stores it deep within. Cristiano. Every insult is fuel. Every doubt is energy. Every hater is a free coach, pointing out what you must fix. He doesn't take it personally. He takes it purposefully. He studies his flaws more than in his strengths. If you can't handle being wrong, you'll never be great, because greatness isn't about being flawless. It's about being fixable. Defeat is a teacher, not. Failure is not a chapter he skips. It's a chapter he reads twice.
Cristiano.
I've lost finals. I've missed penalties. I've been booed in my own stadium. You know that teaches you that success is not permanent, and neither is failure. He treats loss not as a judgment, but as a classroom. When I lose, I don't ask why me. I ask, what now? And what follows is always the same. Silence, reflection, work. Losing is only permanent if you let it be. The science of staying elite. Most players train hard, fewer recover smart. Ronaldo does both. You don't get better just by training. You get better by repairing, rebuilding, resting like a professional. He sleeps like it's a ritual. He eats like it's a prescription. He treats recovery as sacred. Sleep, nutrition, recovery. These are not soft, these are science. You want to play at 38 like you did at 18? You better master this. Every massage, every sauna, every cold plunge, it's not luxury, it's leverage. While others chase variety, Cristiano seeks routine. People say routine is boring, but champions are built on boring. He eats the same breakfast, trains at the same hour, practices the same drills. Every time I repeat something, it becomes part of me. And when pressure comes, I don't need to think. I just do. Routine removes doubt. Routine removes hesitation. Talent is instinct. Routine makes it unbreakable. Part 10, the truth about sacrifice. He doesn't romanticize the journey. He reveals the cost. You will lose friends. You will lose comfort. You will lose balance. But if you want to be great, you will gain something far bigger. Ronaldo has lived the trade-offs: family time versus training, rest versus reps, pleasure versus purpose. Everyone wants success. Few want to pay the price. The price is loneliness. The price is repetition. The price is rejection. But to him, the sacrifice is not suffering, it's strategy. Sacrifice is not pain. Sacrifice is proof you're aiming higher than comfort. Records can be broken. Trophies get dust. The only thing that lasts is the feeling you leave in people. Cristiano doesn't chase numbers for the sake of numbers. He chases impact. He believes legacy is not what you take with you, but what you leave behind. When I'm gone, I don't want people to remember goals. I want them to remember the standard I set. Legacy is how many lives you change, not how many stats you collect. And he lives every day with that mindset. If your success only serves you, it's not success, it's ego. True greatness serves others too. 12, mentorship and fatherhood. This part of his life, it's different, more important, because now he's not just a player, he's a father, a mentor, a living example. Being a father changed everything. It made me think about what kind of man I want to be, not just what kind of athlete. He doesn't force his son to follow his path, but he shows him how to walk any path with discipline, respect, and passion. Whether he becomes a footballer or a doctor, I want him to understand the value of work, of focus, of never settling, and he sees it in every child that watches him. They're not watching your highlights, they're watching your habits. 13, money, fame, and focus. Yes, the world gave him wealth, fame, applause, but none of that changed his center. Fame is noise, focus is silence. You have to choose which one you live in. Money didn't make him work less, it made him work more. Fame didn't blind him, it reminded him of the responsibility. People think success makes life easier. No, it gives you more to protect. He warns young stars, buy what you want, but don't sell your work ethic. Don't let comfort become your coffin. And behind all the glamour, a man still obsessed with getting better. He doesn't speak loudly about faith, but it guides him, protects him, balances him. You can train your body, but if your soul is weak, you will break. I believe in God. I believe in gratitude. He thanks life, even in pain. He thanks his body, even when it aches. He thanks the critics, even when they hurt. The secret to peace is not more wins, it's more perspective. The same Cristiano who screams after goals is the same man who sits in silence, knowing none of it is promised. No trophy can replace inner peace, and no failure can steal it. Part 15, final advice to next generation. If I could give you everything I've learned, I'd tell you this. 1, stop waiting to feel ready, just start. You will never feel completely prepared. Confidence comes after action, not before it. 2, stop comparing, start crafting. Your journey is not Messi's, not mine, it's yours. Make it count. 3, master the morning. Win the first hour of the day, and you win momentum. 4, pain is your trainer. Use it, learn from it, respect it, but don't fear it. 5, don't chase applause, chase mastery, because the fans will cheer. And one day they'll cheer for someone else, but mastery stays with you. 6. Choose consistency over intensity. 1,000 average sessions beat 10 perfect ones. 7. Remember why you started. That fire in your eyes as a child, never let it die. One day I'll walk away from the game. No lights, no cheers, just me. And when that day comes, I want to know one thing: did I give it everything? And he turns to you, not as a star, but as a man, and says, "You don't need my name. You don't need my talent. All you need is your choice. What will you do with your story? This was mine. Now go write yours." This isn't a story about football. It's a story about becoming undeniable. Share this if you're ready to change your life.